I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Play Airship Asunder. This game was given to me by the developer, and I believe it's only one developer, Rick here. This is a steampunk colonization game, I guess? It's a mixture of old school games, and frankly, not really clear on how to play it. There's not any documentation. I mean, there's instructions that give you a few hints, but as far as actually playing the game, this is going to be a learning experience for all of us, which, if you're watching this much later down the road, that's probably why you're here, wondering how to play it. I can't help you, I'm sorry. Let's start a single-player game in a new world. Yes, and we're gonna call this Gaz, and then you have to put in a password. That's because this is actually a multiplayer game as well, and I guess you can play with people in your world, and they need the password to get into it. You'll all be able to see the password, but I don't know that you'll actually be able to join my game this way. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. We start as this little airship over the town of Crosspath. Once upon a time, the world was flat and whole. Now the factions squabble over remains, unable to unite against the Pirate King's wrath. We must recruit 20 people from town to support our crew. Recruiting 20 or more people will increase our level to 2. So yes, your level is based upon... I'd better pause here while I talk. Your level is based upon the amount of people that you have in your settlement, civilization. Your little towns here, this is actually a combination of towns. Your towns are only 9 blocks. So there's a little village there, a little village there. We are currently over an actual town. I guess the main strategy of this game is space management. You want little villages that are producing food and resources because you'll need other towns to produce things like soldiers. So first thing we need to do, I guess, is recruit some people. I've currently got 20 people, well, 19 people on my ship. We've got 10 minutes worth of food. One person takes up 1 food a minute. And supposedly, according to the instructions, your farms produce 20 a minute, so ideally you want a couple in your town. Doesn't seem to work that way. Maybe it's just my perception of it. I seem to go through food quite a bit, and there's never enough. So basically, this game takes 5-second turns, I guess? Yeah, every 5 seconds a turn happens. It's not quite real time. Frankly, I think 5 seconds is a little too long. 3 seconds would be nice. Let's get started and stop talking. So, gotta click on me, and then recruit. And then we gotta wait the 5 seconds. And we now have 40 people aboard. You see that significantly puts strain on my food. We must now move to open plains near a mountain and forest, away from other settlements, and select a camp to make a settlement. So this is the hard part here, because we now have to actually float around and find space that has 1 forest and 1 mountain. And even though you can put it really anywhere, it's actually important to put your first one in between only 1 apiece, because the tutorial is going to have you make buildings that you will not otherwise have room for. And, damn it. Might have to go way down here. Every time we move, we use up a fuel. You get fuel by building stills on these little swamp tiles, so it would be nice to also be close to somewhere that has swamp access. I don't think this is going to happen. Oh, wait a minute, maybe that? We would have water there, that's not ideal. We really need to have all the tiles, because you're... Oh, this is good. This is a perfect one right here. And then we've got a little swamp we can expand to. Fantastic. It's actually really important, and there's a hole, I'll get to that in a minute, to have as much space as possible, because when you starve, and our camp is going to starve, we'll settle a camp here. You had better not try and settle down here, buddy. When you starve, your town will actually start reacting on its own, and it will build the things it needs, one of which is farms, and so it will automatically take up 3 squares for farms. We must select plains near our settlement and build a farm. Yes, farms produce 20 food a cycle. Each person eats 1 food a cycle. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and build this right over here. And build a farm. And you can see this is going to take 1 wood, 1 rock, and we need to be level 1. We've got all of that. But eventually we're not going to. So yeah, these holes in the ground, this world is collapsing. I guess the main background story, we must select forest near our settlement and build a sawmill to harvest wood. Wood is needed to build other buildings. The main background to this story is that the ancient Stoics no longer exist upon this crumbling world, and their magic is what was holding the world together. And eventually, I think the world falls apart. I'm not really sure what the end game actually is for this game. We must select mountains near our settlement to build a quarry to collect rock. Rock is needed to build other buildings. As far as I can tell, it seems to just be survival, which is hard enough on its own. But maybe eventually we can get some kind of technology to move to another world. There are portals, but they just move you around on the map. You see there are ruins here. Eventually we'll want to explore those because they give us relics as well as other... We must select plains near our settlement and build a school to train civilians. Schools require gold, earned by trading or exploring. Okay, I guess I'll move you right here then. Relics will allow us to unlock more of the hidden ruins around the world. Now, can we actually build a school right now? We cannot, because a school requires 5 gold, 20 wood, 10 rock, and level 3. Now, to get to levels, remember we have to increase population. And that's of the town, I believe. So I'm going to have to go around and recruit people. It's not ideal that we're now far away from the crosspath. Crosspath is a neutral town, and you can tell that out because the color is yellow. Green is friendly and red are enemies. However, it looks like there's a neutral settlement down here, so maybe we can go recruit more people. Actually, wait, before we do that, let's move back here. I want to drop off as many people as I can. You have to have at least 1 person aboard, and if they die, then you die. But the game will also kind of give you hints that you don't have enough people aboard if you leave too many people behind. I'm not sure if that leads to mutiny or what goes on there, but fewer people means that our very small food supply stretches a little bit longer. We now have 12 minutes to screw around, and you can see the game is automatically making farms for me. I believe that's because once we settled here, some of our resources probably got dropped off. This looks like it's a fairly decent-sized town. Hopefully we can get some people. 20 people, though, is probably going to put massive strain on my food. Gondis. Eventually, I think I want to scoot around and... Ooh, maybe we could just go down here to these ruins. Another thing is that you will find encounters, sometimes in ruins, sometimes in just wandering around the map. And nobody wants to join. Dang it. Okay, well, let's go explore some ruins. And if you manage to kill them or lure them towards some of the neutral towns, which will kill them for you, they will leave behind items that are good to pick up, because they are often things like gold or ammunition or other things that are very difficult to come by early on. So we'll now search, and if I'm lucky, we'll get a relic, a key, which will allow me to unlock some other stuff. Need proper relics, dang it. Set in deep grass in a large field, the ancient vault was barely visible. Its entrance was locked with the mark of the old Stoics. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll find something like that down here in these ruined settlements. I actually don't like the fact that we're so close to the crumbling edge of the world. This might end badly. And I'm not going to lie, I don't think this first settlement's going to go very well. Man, there's a lot of stuff down here to explore. I still got 11 minutes worth of food. Kind of running short on the fuel. I might want to go back and hope that I can get some extra people to go plunk down another settlement. General improvements to shipping lanes have decreased the cost or the value of ammunition. Denizens! Oh, shit. Well, let's get out of there. No, that... Oh, no, 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 no. Get out, get out. Okay. We need to actually go much further away than that. the slime has range. That's not so good. But hopefully, yeah, there we go. Maybe we'll just hang around here and, yes. So let's search this real quick and then go over there because I believe those do disappear. Look at this. Man, there's all sorts of stuff. This probably needs a key too, huh? The tall spire was visible for miles. It was built by common civilians, a vain attempt to recreate the old Stoic defenses. Yeah, need relics. There's probably more denizens here too. We do need to get back. Really? I'm low on food? 16 minutes and I'm low on food? The camp is obviously occupied by someone. Whoever they are, they don't appear to be here now. Okay. Well, I guess I just, I lost some civilians. They leave when you are low on food. So that's not so great. I didn't think I was doing that badly. It's usually it only pops up when you've got like 4 minutes left. So I don't know what that's all about. But good. We can grab whatever in here. Probably just mana or magic, huh? Yep, just magic. Okay. We need mana to supply our wizards so that we can have magical spells. Let's start heading back. Is that snow? It's actually a snow part? Did that happen? I'm pretty sure I came down here and that wasn't snowy. Maybe it's a cloud? I don't know. No, it must just be snow. Huh. Localized winter. Oh, sorry. Gotta keep going. This is why I said that the turns need to be 3 seconds and not 5 seconds. Because getting anywhere is just completely agonizing. So hopefully they'll have a bit more the resource there. They've been having food for a while, and this should still be a fairly small city or town or village. I'm not really sure what it qualifies as. There are different stages. This is probably village stage. There we go. Okay, now we get to exchange. I think we've got enough food for the 3 civilians on board, but okay. I think I'll take a little bit more food from you, and we'll definitely take all of those resources. I'm gonna have to still go to town. I think we can make it on 3 people. Gonna have to go all the way back up to Crosspath and bring some. Shoot. Thinking about that though, I should probably put more people or more food on, because otherwise, as soon as we get 20 more people on board, they're gonna eat it all. You don't want to take all the food in a settlement, otherwise that will cause the settlement to collapse. And of course we don't want them to starve either. So I guess I'll have to go all the way back up north. Really not a good thing that we are so far away. So my next settlement will probably just be used as a resource settlement. Probably right there, or maybe over there. If there's another forest over there, I'd like that. That way we'd have 2 mountains, 2 forests, and a swamp. But again, it takes lots of resources to even just set that up. So if we go over there right now and set up a settlement, it would probably take all of my food and the wooden rock, and I would have nothing. So you don't want to expand really fast. I've made that mistake many times. This game really could use some official documentation. The developer actually did have The developer actually did have some gameplay videos on his channel. Okay, well that's something. But now we've only got 4 minutes worth of food. But inexplicably, he took most of them down, including the one that was titled Your First Settlement. So, I'm not really sure what the deal is there, but a little bit of a strategy guide would be nice for this game. Slowly making our way down. Now, I guess eventually we can get more than one airship. I don't think that we control it, but we can set it to follow. And obviously there's got to be some trade involved. I don't know that we have to be solely responsible for that, or if I can eventually make some trade ships that will go out. That would make it much more convenient, especially at this speed. Okay, so now we'll just dump off 10 people. That should get me to the next level. I think I'll just take all your wood and oh wait a minute, we're overburdened. I can only carry so much. Give back 5. Wow, this is very not precise in how much you have to get rid of. I guess we can just go down to 30 of each. That's probably enough. Actually, can I get rid of the mana? I don't know that that actually costs anything in weight. We probably want to keep that on board. As soon as I build this school... Did we go up? We're still waiting on the exchange. Exchange is complete. What? The settlement didn't... Oh, right. We actually have to tell it to level up. I'm low on food, though. Well, let's go ahead and level up. As soon as I build this school, it's going to start training... There we go. Warriors and wizards and engineers and all sorts of people that I believe also take up population slots. So it might actually put a bit of a strain on this settlement, but we're ready now to move on and actually build this school. So, even though I'm low on food here, I don't necessarily have to get it from my own settlement. I can trade for it, but I have to trade for it, which means I need something that will trade in weight to barter with. You must select plains near our settlement and build a forge. Foragers produce iron from rock to build other buildings and make ammo. Another important thing. But I don't know that I've got the resources for that. Forge. Forge is going to take 10 wood, 20 rock, and level 3. I do have enough. Let's build it. Okay. And then there should be one more. Yes, we must select plains to build a smith. Smiths produce ammo from iron for snipers and vessels. Probably a good idea. I'm not really sure when the enemies are going to start coming. Obviously we found that slime, but so far we seem to be unmolested, and this does have an extra forest. Good. This will be my resource settlement. Definitely. I don't have enough for the smith, I'm pretty darn sure. 10 wood, 20 rock, 10 iron. Alright, so we have to wait a bit for the iron to produce. We're running low on fuel, and definitely running low on food, too. Can I go pick up some more food? We'll see if I can't run back up north and recruit some people so I can plunk down another settlement. I'm kind of leery of doing that ahead of the game telling me to do it, because, again, I think I'm outpacing a lot of the game, and that just doesn't work. You can't get ahead of yourself there, because otherwise you run into trouble. We could just go explore some more around the area. Map. Where's the map? No, that is not the map. I gotta click on myself, journal, map. Yeah, we haven't hardly explored anything around here, so I guess I could go do that, but it's taking up fuel. That's the whole reason I want this right away. Have I even unlocked a still, though? Let's go actually move over here. Move over, there we go. And can I build a still? Where's the still? Oh, I guess I probably have to be, it's context sensitive, so I've actually got to be over that. Right. Well, let's go see if we can't pick up some more people. I think these little towns around, ooh, hey, wait, let's go pick that up. I see the little box there. Clearly we missed out on a fight. That's indicating they are out of stone to make the iron. So yeah, definitely having a dual stone, dual wood place here to trade resources to the capital would be nice. Let's see what we can pick up here. Exchange. Ooh, 12 gold. And some food. I like that. I like that a lot. 12 gold just hanging out there. I'm surprised the computer didn't actually grab that. Some ruins up there. Maybe while I'm doing my tour here, we can see if I can't recruit. This might be too small to allow me. Yep, no one wants to. So, let's go back to Cross Path, and we'll take some from the big city, such as it is. Now, getting back down there, though, I mean, I really think we're going to run out of food. I might have to trade for some. Oh, wait, did you see that? There's a fight going on up there. That might be more important to check out. Let's actually see what rumors do. I met a magician just graduated from college. He proclaimed his intention to only use magic for restoration and good. Okay, if you say so. Let's recruit. I don't know that I've got the resources for this. 20 civilians, good. 3 minutes of food, bad. Very bad. That means that by the time we get to my location, I probably will have completely run out. Especially once I settle. But we definitely need the fuel. I mean, I could just stop running around and that would save me on my fuel. But, I mean, this is a Let's Play. You don't want to just sit here and wait for 10 minutes. I kind of feel like maybe that's how you actually are supposed to play. You're just supposed to be patient, and it takes time. Yeah, shoot. We're going to have a starving settlement on our hands here. That's probably what this is going to be. They're going to make 3 farms and then just produce. I mean, that's okay. I think it's okay. I can't see why it wouldn't be okay. Camp, please. Get those people off my ship. You deposited civilians and food to make camp. Select terrain. Okay, your crew count is low. Add crew to avoid control loss. Yes. Okay, so, can I actually exchange some people back into me? Probably should do that. It won't take too many. I'm low on food. I guess I could dump off some of the wood and the rock, and they could make their own stuff. Or I could just make it for them. There's some fighting going on up there. I definitely want to go scouting around, though, so I can pick up all the little drop-offs. That'll give me an early advantage. Let's build them a sawmill. What does that actually take? Oh, yeah, okay, good. So we'll use resources to set them up with the basics. I should probably have built the farm first. But as they develop there, and you can see that this one is a little bit more established than this, and that's probably based on population. Oh, right. Farm. You just saw there was a little red skull above that. Combat in this game is based around basic rock, paper, scissors. So he used a red stance, which, the way I remember it is it's RGB. It's red beats green, beats blue, beats red. Build a quarry. I could build a mine there? What does this do? Mines are built on mountains. It produces 5 gold a minute. Ah, requires a village and a supply of iron. Okay. Now, it requires 1 iron and 1 wood per minute. It takes 5 minutes to dig. Well, we'll just set them up. They'll start gathering resources on their own. Oh, we are having a column of snow cover our settlement. Very bizarre. So let's see what it takes to build a still. 10 wood. Or no, yeah, 10 wood, 10 rock, 5 iron, level 3. Okay. They produce 10 fuel a minute. Up to 10 fuel. Requires 1 wood a minute. Stills can be upgraded to refineries. So it's definitely good then that we have a secondary lumber mill over there. Let's see if I can't pick stuff up right now. Actually, I should maybe build the next thing, the forge, before heading off, just so I have my settled establishment. And then, what was the purpose of the smith? Ammunition, right. We don't really need to worry about that right now. Right now I think that the fuel is more important. Yes, so we see here, we now have, thanks to the school, soldiers, sailors, snipers, magicians, doctors, engineers, and civilians. Putting an engineer on board is a good idea because they will repair the ship. I'm not sure how many extras. I mean, if more engineers makes it repair faster, I imagine that's probably a mechanic. But having some sailors aboard as well as soldiers might be useful. But you can see we've got a lot of people in the settlement, and I imagine that they are actually taking up food. Although it appears that they're being taken out of the civilian population, so it's actually what is their population? Population of 40. Okay. Well, let's see. I can definitely take all your iron. We'll just take all your resources, because I'm probably going to need them. I think we'll probably need more rock, though. I feel like that's a thing. A magician on board with the mana, I think, is probably going to allow me to use my magical powers, just in case we run into someone. Let's not overburden ourselves just yet. I've got 1 minute of food. I've now got 2 minutes of food. Really? And I'm overburdened anyway. So, I have to actually drop off some of the stuff that we only needed 10 iron. I guess I can leave 10 behind. I'll also leave a civilian, since we've got 1 engineer. I wonder if just taking soldiers instead of... You know what, let's actually do that. Let's dump off those, and I'll replace them with soldiers and sailors. And I probably actually don't need that much wood? I don't know. We'll find out. Find out here in a minute. So we should be good there, but we still have only 3 minutes of food. I'm thinking maybe I should go and exchange... Let's see. 20 rock. Ah, blast. I still don't have enough. And I just heard someone pop up. Maybe we can go steal food from you. You are actually the supply settlement. Oh, well, we should go pick that up for sure. And it just disappeared. Go steal your food. That should be enough, right? Still got civilians. And I guess they've got soldiers as well. So it looks like these share resources. Well, I mean the buildings. So it's not necessary that you build all the buildings for, you know what I mean. Okay, good. Uh-oh, we've got an enemy there. And we should probably actually go take care of that. Now, I don't know if you saw. Let me pause for a moment here. It's attacking the settlement. Okay. There was a little blue thing that popped up over here when it made that noise. So we probably want to switch to a green stance. And I hadn't actually meant to do this just yet, but we can end the episode that way. I was going to build a still, but we've still got some fuel. So we'll go over there, attack that. Hopefully it'll drop some food, because I don't understand why these guys need so much food. We've only got 5 people on board. Okay, so unpause the game. Switch to that stance. Oh, he just switched to green, so we now need to switch to red. You bastard. And then we need to get over here. Can you get over here? Get over there before it frickin' destroys the town. Oh god, there's another one. And I decided, foolishly, not to have... Well, wait a minute. Actually, grape shot would probably be better. Not to have a magician on board. And now I'm stuck between these two. That's not great. I should be doing more damage to this thing because... Nope. Nope. I was destroyed. And that's how easy it is to lose. We see here I only did 2 damage to it. Oh my god. So maybe it was to do with my lack of crew? I'm not really sure. The instructions are, as I said, very unhelpful. Anyway, that was the first episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.